all day, every day, but I'm gonna say it one more time. If I can find that, oh, there it is. Can I get a tall person to turn on the projector, please?
What you press it?
Should be a blue button. There you go. It's on. Thank you. Go ahead and get paper and pencil. Again, if you don't have pencil, you can borrow a bigger pencil. If you don't have paper, have a color sheet. Okay, while you are getting your materials out, again, including today, you only have 5 days left. Okay? Including today, you only have 5 days left. Don't do anything stupid to get kicked out. Okay? Okay, so again, on Educate, I think all of you are now to a point where you are, if you're not already between 40 and 50%, you're past it, which is good. So we're going to try to get either A, as close to 100% as possible, or B, just bringing that grade up. Again, the higher the grade, the better you are. So even if you have 50%, but you got like a 72, that's good, but you don't want a 72, you want something higher. Okay? So once you get past that 40, 50%, you want to bring your grade up. You want it to be higher and higher. What I noticed from you as a whole is, especially on the math part, if it just tells you straight out what to do, you can do it no problem. But if they give you a visual, or if they give you additional directions, you don't pay attention to that. Okay? Let me show you an example of what I'm talking about. Let's say for here, let's go down. Remember when you were doing this, and instead of actually multiplying the fractions, they had you draw the boxes? Okay, so like, that was big. So looking at number 2, we know how to multiply fractions. We know we can do a straight cross. One of the questions they asked you to do was not to multiply it, but to draw the boxes. Show me a picture. That was where majority of you made your mistakes. Okay? So let's see. What do 3 and 5 have in common? 15. Okay? Now, 3 times 4 is 15. 5. So what you do to the bottom, you do to the top. So what do you do up top? Times 5 and you get? Okay? 5 times what is 15? What you do to the bottom, 3 to the top. Now I need to draw my picture. The bottom number tells me how many squares I need. Okay? These tell me to shade up and down and left and right. Do I have, anybody see my black marker? Maybe using that one. There it is. So how many do I shade going left and right? 5. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 3. And how many do I shade? And how many do I shade up and down? Okay. Does this look familiar? You're on this part right now? You just now passed it? I'm on it. You're on this, where they're having shade in? Okay, do you understand how this is done? You passed this? But you understand what I'm talking about, how instead of actually multiplying it, they want you to draw a picture, where the picture is the answer, not the numbers. Does this make sense? Okay, so on your paper, I want you to do this one. Do I just scroll it up for everybody to see? You good? Okay, so if you need to multiply it to see what the answer is, that's fine. But again, the answer is the picture. So do that one for me fairly quickly. Yes. And you don't, when you draw and shade it, you don't have to shade them really dark. So kind of do it light, and where they cross over, it's going to wind up being dark. Okay. Here's one. Do you still need the board? Okay. I forget which one of you it was. One of you were on something where you had to add, subtract, multiply, and divide, but at the very end it says find the sum by rounding. I don't remember which one of you was on that yesterday. You was on rounding? So for example, we know how to add these. These are no problem. But it said to estimate the sum, estimate the difference by rounding. Okay? Who remembers our rounding rule?
0 through 4 go down. 5 through 9 go up.
There we go. I wish I had that luxury.
No, she called me 12 o'clock last night. And said,
This morning,
she said, did you remember to tell me something? I said, didn't I? And she said, I'm not right.
Okay, so now let's see what this sum could be by rounding. Okay, so I've got a 14 here. Am I going to round up or round down?
down.
Tell me why.
Because the 4
Because the 4.
Mm-hmm.
Now the 10. Do I round up or round down? Down. Why?
0.
Because of the 0. And when I add them, I get
20.
Okay, that is what your direction is going to be. A lot of you, what you ended up doing was adding this to get 24, and this is right, but the round. Okay, makes sense? So I don't want you to add these. If you want to, that's great, go for it. But what I want you to do is estimate the sum by rounding. So I've done that one. You can do this section. It's a tad bit tricky. Okay, do I need to do two more just to?
How much you round up? Yeah, one. You want to round up one?
Hold on.
Do some more.
Can I do
Like the one.
this one? Okay, so here, do I round up or round down?
Down.
Round down. Why?
There's a one.
Because it's a one.
So you
Okay.
go back to the two.
That just stays one. Okay, do I round up or round down?
Down.
Round down to
One.
Three.
Oh.
You had four.
Oh, three.
when I say round down, that means add 0 to it.
Oh, four.
Cause see, hold on, let me find one. Like here,
You go up.
you're gonna round up. Okay, when I round up, I add 1 to the 10 spot. Does that make sense?
Alright, so for that 8, whatever you
Okay, for the 8, you gonna round up or round down?
Round up.
You're gonna round up to the middle. Okay.
do.
Now, when I round up, what number is in front of 8 that I don't see? 0. Okay. So when I add 1 to that, it becomes.
Wait, what?
Remember, we're rounding this up.
That's the
So when I round this up, this 0 becomes a
10.
1 or 10.
So put the 0 in front of like the 3, and then that 12, put the 0 in front of it. And now round down.
Okay, so you said, wait, this one, when I round down, that 0
It's like, one spot
One.
left.
you said round down, right?
Yeah.
If I round down, what happens to that 0?
This is good. Stay the same.
The 0 stays the same. Yeah, only when you round up does the number get bigger. And what about this one?
Down.
No, down.
Okay, so if I round down, it becomes. Okay. Now, this one works like this one because you have a 2-digit number. When they are just 1-digit numbers, the only time you round up is if that number is 5 to 9. If it's not, then you just keep it the same. Does that make sense? Are you sure? Okay, so knock out these 3. Remember, do not actually add them. You have to round them first. Something else that's all wrong with this.
No, just go back to it.
That 5, with and that box.
It go up by 1.
You see that? Does that make sense? Are you sure? Okay, once you get done with those 3, I don't remember what everybody is on. So when you get done, you can tell me either what you are on in math, or if you don't know what it is, what it looks like.
I'm dealing with that. I'm dealing with that one with the thing the other day.
You remember what it looks like?
I know exactly what it looks like. I'll show you that.
I'm gonna say, when you get done with that, either explain it to me or show me on your paper.
You know what like the truck you told me,
Oh,
And,
it's kind of like King Henry Dodgery and chocolate milk.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then you
So it'll say, where's the 8 in this decimal, or
no.
what's it asking you?
It'll be like 0.08, and then that's another problem. When you have like 8.0, and then it's
How does the 8 change? Or oh, when we're adding decimals?
Because you always have stuff with.
Okay, you can add them, you can subtract them, multiply, divide, it'll ask you how it changes, stuff like that. Okay.
But the thing is, on that, I'm on the test. But I'm on, you know how all the bars, I'm on the last one. That's the last one on there.
Okay. Those who are done, what are you looking at on your math screen now?
On my math screen.
Yeah, when you, instead of the English part of Ingenuity, the math portion. What are you doing? What are you looking at?
What's that way?
You're gonna grade one math.
Multiply fraction by fraction.
Oh,
So you're still
I passed that.
doing over that. Okay, anybody else? Anybody else? What are you doing? What are you looking at? Because remember, today is the last day. Y'all get a week off, and then when y'all come back, from what I hear, when you guys come back, you're taking the EOC.
Yeah.
That Monday.
Well, I don't, last night, I got on my Ingenuity for about 2 hours.
Okay, is there anything else? Again, this is the last day that I'm going to be able to help you.
You turned your ear to him Monday.
I am going to be
I heard the
here
last day of Monday.
Yeah, they said you like the nigga
because I told you Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday you're going to be in the computer lab all day. I told you that last week.
Why would I be in the computer all day?
No, but they said you're not gonna be here.
We'll see when I get here. That I don't know. I just knew that either Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday you're taking your EOC, and then after you take your EOC, you're going to be in the computer lab all day. That's all I know. Now, if I'm not going to be here, then yeah, yes, I'm not going to be here.
They been racing. She said your last day was Monday or something like that.
And I came and told yesterday, that we gotta be here Monday or Tuesday.
July.
Monday.
Whatever that is.
Cause she said,
That's Monday.
we bonded test. She can at least give us, the Ingenuity so we can bring it up.
And that is one of the reasons why I want you to keep working on Ingenuity. Once you get past 50% grade, but the higher your grade, the more likely you are to pass. That is why I've been pushing you guys to get towards that 100%. To bring your grade up as high as possible.
And a 50 something is real quick.
So imagine what a 0 would do.
I ain't gonna get no zero. Man.
Oh, okay. Now, James, what are you working on? Math? You don't remember what it looks like either?
What percent you got?
Ricky, what are you working on? Oh, that's right, you finished. You said you don't remember what it. Did you say you don't remember what it looked like? Okay, Ricky, do you remember what you were doing on that?
I'm doing my English.
That's right. You're trying to bring that percentage up. So the only thing we have is adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing, decimals, and place value, and then multiplying fractions. That's it.
I'm gonna put up in bonded test.
It is.
I think Ingenuity, as far as decimals, had something like.
They asked me to bring it down line.
Okay, I do remember a question like this, where they gave you one decimal and then they changed it. They moved the number that you're supposed to be looking at. Okay, so they'll ask you, how did this number change? And yes, they do have a silly answer by just sliding it to the left, and you know that's not the answer. Okay, does anybody remember what King Henry died drinking chocolate milk means?
Yep.
What is king? You remember what that is? Kilo. And the kilo is how much? 1,000. drinking, you have Henry. What's Henry? Hecto. And the hecto is 100. The word died stands for
Decimal.
the other one. What do you call a set of cards?
Deck.
Deca.
That's 10.
Okay. Now remember this blank space? This is where your decimal point is. No, wait, there's something above it, sorry. The decimal point is after the one. Okay, so decimal point. He died while drinking. Okay, drinking is the, there you go. Now, how much is a deci?
What?
Not zero. This is the actual number behind the decimal point.
One.
After the one. What would you call
One. Ten.
tenths?
Oh. I see you already got a decade. That's why I didn't take it.
Remember, this is when they start flipping around? Or this is 10, this is 0.1. Drinking. Chocolate stands for say that louder. Centa. And what did you say it was?
Tenth.
Okay, I got tenths. Hundreds. Hundreds. And the last one.
Milk.
Milk stands for
Milli.
milli. What's a milli?
Thousand.
Now, is it what? I'm saying two. Okay, so let's look at this first number. How would you say this number?
Zero.
It's hundred.
Hundreds. The eights and the hundreds. 800. Okay, see how we found that out? What is this one? Tenths. So, how did the number change? It moved from
100 to 10.
okay, that is what your answer is. So I remember seeing some of you click and move from the left to the right, and that's not the answer. Okay? Does this make sense? Did it also tell you something about how they give you a really long number and they asked you where a certain number was?
No.
No? So you got past that part. What now? Huh?
Oh yeah, I've got it.
Okay. But it had to like add decimals, subtract decimals.
Yeah, it used to be in a word form.
Oh.
That
So
was
you're-
pretty easy to add and subtract. They put it in the word form.
So like for example, you three, give me a different number from 0 to 9. 3, 8, 6.
So why you gotta give them one?
I said 6. 3,
You
8.
said 8.
986.
Okay? How would you say this number?
386.
What? 386,000.
386,000. So the way they would write it is
I didn't see a decimal right there. What decimal? She put a decimal for the
and you said this was 386.
That's wrong.
You said it was 386.
Somebody ain't said 1,000.
Oh. So it would write the word out like this?
No, you forgot the and. What?
No, and is only when I use the decimal.
300.
So when you say the we'll write it out in word form. This is what you mean by word form?
I mean, question, like, it's not word form, but question. It'll be like,
Standard form,
That's what I'm
expanded.
on. I'm on standard and expanded form. That's what I'm on.
Standard expanded.
like John has, it'll say John has, and it say that number right there.
They said put it in word form.
It's word form into the sentence.
So John has this,
And
and
then
then what
word
else?
something else, like, what would be, what would take part of it, be like,
Alright, say
John
has jobs.
let's say John has jobs such and such miles. How many more miles?
Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, that's different from what I'm doing. So it'll say something like,
Like, John has,
and then we use a decimal, not a fraction, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
John has this much miles, and he wants to get this certain amount of miles. How much?
What's the difference? How much more does he have to run?
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay.
The plain problem I got that is when it's 10 form like that.
So something like that. So this is what he has already. But when he's done, this is what he wants his total to be. If we know what he has and what he wants at the end, we're trying to find the middle part.
That's simple. It's not like that.
It's simple because we're in the
That's
classroom.
adding right there. It's not like that.
The multiplier. Divide.
Let's take
It's subtraction.
you got the small.
You see it as addition. However, if this is what he has and this is what he wants in the end, we need to find the middle part, what he hasn't done. Okay? Okay? So you're thinking addition, but to find what he has left, that's subtraction. So we have to subtract these numbers. Okay, does that make sense? Generally, if the question says, how many more does he have left, that keyword is left, or more to do, that means you're subtracting. That's almost like you're trying to buy a new pair of shoes that's like $250, but at your current moment you only have $75. How much more money do you need to get the shoes? What would you do with those two numbers? To see that middle part that you're missing, to find out how much you need to get. Does that make sense? Are you sure? Again, the key word is how much more does he need, or how much does he have left? Okay. Annie, you said you were on standard and
Yeah, I think I'm on that.
standard. What was the other one? Standard and
Expanded and word form.
standard and expanded. Decimal?
No.
You're on decimal. So if you had a number like this, they would want you to expand that.
Something like that.
Okay. Now, when we expand it, you know, when you expand something, you make it bigger.
You gotta add them, right?
In the end, you will be adding them up. Okay? Now, the 9 is in what spot? Hold up, wait.
Then I want.
Nuh-uh.
See, that's confusing. Which part you decide?
Hold up, wait.
No, 100.
100. The 9 is in the hundreds.
After the just 1, 2.
Okay, 9 is in the hundreds. You said we're using what operation?
Expand.
Operation.
Oh.
No. What did you say we were going to do at the end? Thank you. Okay, so we got the 9 out of the way. Let's expand some more.
The
The 8 is in what spot?
9, 10.
Tens. Okay, you see how I'm expanding it? Okay. 3 is in the who? 3 is in the 1. Now, this is the tricky part. The 4 is in what spot?
So,
Ten.
one,
Ten.
wait.
Say that one more time. Tenths. Okay.
Do 1/10,000,
There you go.
10,000, 100,000 yen.
Okay, and the last one, where is the six? Thousands? That's expanded form. We just made the number bigger. Okay? Now, if they give it to you backwards, where they already have it in expanded form, then you have to know how to put it in standard form. Okay? So let's see. 5. Let's try 6 numbers. 1, 2, 3, there's 5. Okay. Tyrus, give me a number. 3. Rod, give me a number.
5.
Okay, KK, give me a number. 2.
10.
10. Gotta be 0 to 9. 5. Ricky, give me a number. 8. Jamie, give me a number. 7. And I will do the last one. Okay, this is the opposite. It's an expanded form. We need to put it in standard form, where it looks like a number that we recognize. So if I multiply this together, this number turns into 3,000. If I multiply these numbers, it turns into 500, 50.
8.
Oh wait, hold on. Be careful.
8.
0.7.
Thank you. 0.7. And the last one. 0.0. There you go. Okay? Now, Bunker, what did you say we're going to do with these numbers? Add them up.
8.
You just put a number in standard form. Okay? So, Tyrus, you feel better about this? Are you sure? Okay, anything else with decimals? Okay, so either you don't know what you're on or you're good with where you're at right now. Okay? Now, with multiplying fractions, how do we multiply fractions? Crisscross or straight across? Straight across. Now, Edgenuity is notorious for making your numbers really big. So once you multiply straight across, what do you have to do with your fractions?
Make it smaller.
Make it smaller. What operation helps make the fraction smaller? Division. Okay? So, Tyrus, I can erase this. You good? You sure? Okay. Okay, so let's multiply straight across. 5 times 2 is? 6 times 3 is?
No, I'm just saying.
Okay, you will not see this answer on Edgenuity. 10 and 18 have something in common. What is it? 2. What am I doing with that 2? Divide it. 5. Top is 5. Bottom is?
8.
Bottom is?
6.
Bottom is?
9.
Oh.
I'm thinking of 6
8
times
is
3.
16. I wasn't paying attention at first.
No, I'm thinking of 6 times 3.
Oh, no.
Okay, so we're good with this one. Now, from the ones who are doing fractions, I've noticed that they started doing this.
Alright.
I did that.
Are they starting to do this? Alright,
They
you
kinda
have
passed
seen
that.
it,
You do 1 times 3 plus 2,
which is
3 for 5 over 3 times 1 over 7.
Okay.
Five.
And
More
7
frustrated.
5 over
She
21.
said
5
21.
over 21. Listen to my voice.
Now, do 5 and 21 have anything in common?
No.
No. So this would be your answer. This tends to be the one where it says check all that apply. I haven't seen these where you multiply them and get to your straight answer. Okay? So those, yeah, definitely use it. You're only multiplying fractions. Generally, if you see a mixed number, it's going to be one of those that's check all that apply. Okay? Questions, comments, concerns? Now, those of you who are in English, what have you been doing?
Something retarded.
I need some more
I've been
information.
doing, I want central idea, supporting details or something.
Central idea, supporting details, okay? Sir?
Oh yeah, paraphrase or something around that.
I was doing stuff.
Black character
Easy stuff.
I was doing prefix and stuff.
Ooh, that's grammar.
I was doing some other stuff. What word I was doing? Oh, and
Domain?
yep, that word. I was doing that one.
Okay,
You know the domain word is.
domain in English is different than domain in math, so that's something I'll have to ask Ms. Ray about.
We looked it up on Google. I forgot what it said.
It was dope. It was like
A specific name or something.
it was something like equation accent. It was something like jazz, blues, rock, or something like that. It was like check all that apply to domain words. It was the music. It was good. Oh yeah, I didn't.
Okay, so it sounds like English uses the word domain, like you would use genre, a different genre of music, which is jazz, opera, stuff like that. Okay. Now, who said something about summarizing and paraphrasing? Okay. Do you understand the difference between those two?
I got all like that.
Okay. Can you
No,
tell me?
the different.
No.
I want to say paraphrase. I need to get
Say that one more time.
paraphrasing something I think.
Paraphrasing and central idea.
Confusion.
Confusion. Okay. When you what were you about to say? Sure. Okay. When you paraphrase something, you take an idea, you take a concept, and you put it in your words. So, like, if you know something, how would you explain it to your friend?
In my own words and how I do it.
That's paraphrasing. Now, a central idea is
Like, based on like the main part. It was the big piece.
yeah. The central idea is why was the book written? Why was the poem written? Stuff like that. Sure, you got it. You got it. Anything else? Anything else? Come on.
I'm gonna take the food.
Okay, Rob, what were you saying? You were on the phone.
Yeah.
You're still on the phone. Climatic events or something like that?
Yeah, that's what it's like. Summarize is like something, yeah, paraphrase, but it's like different. Summarize, you put in your own words, but mainly.
Yes. When you paraphrase something, you take a big idea
Yeah.
and you put it in your own words. When you summarize something, it's short. It's like quick to the point. You hit the
But it's in your own words too.
Yes. When you paraphrase something, it's generally a lot longer than when you summarize something. Okay? Like, have you ever had to explain something to someone and then explain it again with more detail? That's paraphrasing. When you summarize something, you don't always have to understand what's going on. You just get to the point and then move on. Sure. Okay. Anything else?
No, yep. I want to know, when you ask about the lowest terms, that's like,
Lowest terms is when they have something in common. That's like here, when we multiplied and got 10 over 18, this is not lowest term. Okay? 10 and 18 have a 2 in common, so you have to take that out. Edgenuity says they are in lowest terms when the only thing they have in common is 1. So like 5 over 21. The only thing 5 and 21 have in common is the number 1. That's it. That's how I know this one is in lowest terms. Can you still look at your notes? Can you still looking? You said you're on super easy, but you're good. You know the difference between paraphrasing, summarizing, and you know what is central idea or central plot?
Central idea.
Central idea, okay. Jamie, what are you doing? Are you in English right now? What are you doing with that? Huh? Okay. And Ricky, I know you're in English. Do you remember what you're doing on that? Okay. So keep looking, keep looking. Again, there are